Welcome back, ESGN Nation, and we're back here for another episode today for some more NCAA football with Road to Glory with Myles Marvel, episode number 30. And today we are going to start his sophomore year, and we're going to be going against the University of Houston today to kick off his sophomore campaign. Of course, a lot of questions are being asked about Myles here, if he can possibly win his first ever bowl game. Can the team repeat with the great success they had from last year, as they are currently ranked 5th right now, take 5th place in the Conference USA this season? Of course, we would like to see if we can win the West of Conference USA. In order to do that, we're going to have to play some really solid football on both sides of the ball. Here you see the preseason. Of course, Alabama ranked in the top 10. They're, of course, ranked number 1 in the nation. Georgia. And then, of course, so you see the rest of the rankings there. Now we're in the top 30. Hopefully your favorite school is in those rankings as well. As you see a couple, you see Houston, of course, ranked 39th. Where are we ranked at? Geez, okay, not even in the top 50. Okay, we're hopefully at least ranked in the top 100. And okay, so we're ranked 60th in the nation. So we got a good offense, but our defense still slacking there. Of course, Marvel is up for the Heisman, as he did win the Heisman last year as a freshman, as a true freshman. And of course, you see Powers, Lynch, Morris, and McNeil up. 4 of the 5 candidates are quarterbacks, only 1 halfback this season. He is on the All-American, All-NCAA team, I should say, first team, as he, of course, had a great freshman year. And a lot of people were asking what we've seen at the Liberty Bowl was at the start of his possible sophomore slump. Well, hopefully that is not going to be the case here, because we got to get on the right foot here and do very well. Now, the Houston Cougars are the heavy favorites in this one. And talking to Myles, last couple of weeks during the spring ball and stuff like that, he says, what he wants to forget about last season. He had fun. It was exciting. A lot of things were new. He was still growing. And that was one of the things in that Liberty Bowl game where he had growing pains. He had to deal with stuff that was going on the team, with the drama of going to the bowl game, and the pressures they had on himself on that, and of course the hype of the Heisman and all that kind of stuff. He says, he knows what he's lived it, and now he's hoping to take those experiences now and try to use that to kind of give himself some fuel to go into the second season here with UTSA, and hopefully bring home a bowl of some sort, and of course get a bowl win as well. Of course, he was asked about winning the Heisman Trophy again, and he says, it's never been done. He's not going to try to. That's not his main focus here this season. It wasn't his focus last year, but he happened to just play very well, and he was talked about amongst the talking heads of college football. And he thinks that, that was great and all, but, that's not the ultimate price. That's not the ultimate goal he's looking for. He's looking to get a national championship here at UTSA. So there you see UTSA. Like I said, they are the heavy favorites in this one. And, he knows that there's a lot of eyes going to be watching him this first week. And he knows that he needs to do well. He's like he said in the interview we had with him just a couple days ago on Roadrunner Radio. That's something that he needs to put away and make sure that he doesn't have that kind of same outlook and fallout that he had before. As for the sophomore slump, he believes that that's just a thing that just, not to be worried about. Just go out there and play his game. Of course, he knows he has some new targets here this season. And of course, he knows that going on offensive side of the ball is his responsibility. And he's going to try to do his best to get his team out there and be the best team week in and week out, regardless of who they're playing. So Houston already got their first 3 points on the board here as we start off here. As we are in Houston here in this matchup. And Marvel dropping back there. Throws that one up to Peterson. And Peterson gets a great catch. And that's a gain of 30 on the play. And it makes a 1st and 10 here for the Roadrunners as they cross the 50 now in Cougar territory. And a packed house here in Houston. As we, like I said, starting the season off on the road here. Marvel here again, drops back in the pocket, throws that one up there to Peterson again, and Peterson going down the field, and he's inside the 20 as he's going to be marked down somewhere around the 13-yard line for the 1st down. Big play there from Marvel, of course, Peterson making a great catch. We'll see if they can continue this on here, as we'll see a 1st and 10 coming up after the big play. See if they keep it on the ground, or if they put it on the ground this time, or keep it in the air. And then we'll see Marvel here breaks a tackle. Marvel trying to get down the field. There's a flag there. I want to say it's a face mask, and yes, it is. It's on John Baker of Houston. So look at the halfway to the distance of the goal here. Nice play as Marvel here now drops back here, looks up, fires this one to the back of the end zone for Harris, and that is a touchdown. UTSA on the board. And they'll get the first 6 points of the day as Houston got the first points of the day here. Now they're going to have to come back out here and try to see what they can do offensively. And of course, UTSA's defense, well, let's just say they're not the brightest out there. As we take a look here at the sim, and they're actually able to stop them. So we'll see here with the ball now near midfield. 1st and 10 coming up here for Marvel. As Myles here runs around here, that's going to be thrown up there to the tight end Peterson. As Kevin Peterson gets another big gain there, 16 there. 3 catches for 77 yards now up to this point here in the game. Marvel again drops back here. He's running for his life there. He's going to be brought down for a loss of 8 on that play, as he pretty much had to eat the football there. Linebacker did a great job there chasing him down. 2nd and 18. Marvel looking down the field here, and he gets hit as he threw that football. As there'll be an incomplete pass there for Marvel as he goes now to a 3rd and 18. Crowd trying to get into his head here. We'll see if he can get this 1st down. Marvel scrambles off to the right-hand side again, going down the field. Decides to call his own number instead. He's going to go all the way down here, and he's going to get a big gain as he gets a gain of 22. And I'm sure his coach was like, just slide already. But he made sure he got that 1st down and a little bit more there. 1st and 10 coming up here from Marvel. And that's going to be a quick pass there to Peterson again as he gets this one up the middle for a gain of 13. And that's going to put him in they're here in the red zone. But yeah, Marvel, he's got a positive look here. He's very good, very positive thinking kid. He knows that Liberty Bowl game was not the best, and honestly, I think I said this before, but I was not really expecting them to play, Ole Miss to be playing so well there in that game, but they did. And hopefully we get to play Ole Miss sometime before he leaves UTSA, and maybe try to get revenge, as that's going to be a complete pass, and they end up go ahead and go for it. Not with Marvel there, and they do score another touchdown. So 14-3. As now we'll keep moving on here in the still in the first quarter. Marvel here, he's got to go and do something with it. He stuttered there, and he gets sacked with a loss there for a loss of 2 yards on that play, as he gets sacked there by John Baker. So 2nd and 12 coming up here for Marvel. Marvel looking to try and take his time down the field as he's going to scramble off to the right-hand side near the sidelines here, and that's going to be a fumble, but it's going to go out of bounds. And UTSA will hold on to possession there. We've seen that before in that Liberty Bowl game. 3rd and 11 coming up. Marvel again drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the left-hand side, looking down the field here, throws that one up, and that's going to be denied by Chris Benson for a deflection. 4th and 11 here. They're going to go for here. As Coach Briggs says, hey, why not? Let's see what we can do. He's going to throw that one there. That one's going to be deep and incomplete there. And they'll be forced to turn over on downs. Go to the 2nd quarter. And we'll see that they're underneath their own goalposts here in this situation as we flip the field. Play action here for Marvel. Marvel looking down the field, throwing that one up there. That's going to go to Goodman as he gets the catch. And he gets a gain of 9 on that play. 2nd and 1 coming up. Marvel again here, dropping back here on the play action. Oh, he's going to get hit hard, and he loses the football there as Brown picks it up. And that's the first turnover of the day here from Marvel. And that's going to be a fumble on his docket there. And we'll see what Houston can do as they'll go ahead and take that turnover and turn it to points, as it'll be now a 14-10 ball game. 5:35 left here in the second quarter, and oh, Marvel gets hit hard as he's looking for a deep pass in that situation there. So now we go to a 2nd and 10 coming up here for Marvel. And of course, he is trying his best to get down the field here. Of course, Coach Briggs says he doesn't want Marvel to worry about making big plays. Just make plays. Everything else will fall into place as Marvel now takes off here. He gets to be smart that time around as he runs out of bounds, as he does get a first down on that play. But talking to Coach Briggs there, he says, Marvel, sometimes he feels like Marvel needs to make a big play, and he's like, no, you don't have to. Just make a play, make sure you get the first down, and we'll just build on from that. We'll just take our time if we have to, and just make it, just be smart out there with the football. As you see, Harris gets a nice catch for a gain of 13, and that's a new set of downs here for UTSA. UTSA looking pretty good on the drive so far now here, 14-10. Marvel drops back here, scrambles off way out of the way, but only gets 2 on that play. 2nd and 8 coming up as they're inside the 20 or near the 20-yard line here of the Cougars. Marvel drops back here, fires this one up to Harris, and Harris gets into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. As that's the 2nd touchdown of the day here from Marvel. Nice play there as he's now going to take a 11-point lead here. It's going to be 21-10 with 4:30 left here in the first half. We get the ball back here pretty quickly. Cougars give up possession. As we'll see what we can do now on this one. It's 1st and 10 here coming up here. That's going to be a pass, and Starks gets the catch. Interception there by Starks. So that's a 2nd turnover now here from Marvel. As he just wants to forget about this. It's almost like reminiscent of a game last season. As we'll see here, we'll end up scoring. It's make a 10-point game here, 27-17. As Marvel now scrambles around here, getting around the defense here. Nice run here. He's looking for some decent blocking, and he does get a nice run there for a gain of 27. He was out there running for his life, to say the least here. Of course, he doesn't have the best offensive line, so he knows he has to make a play here with his legs, but he's got to be smart about it. As Marvel here drops back here, throws that one up there, and that's going to be Stover. As Stover gets the catch, and now Stover trying to take this back for a pick 6. As they'll get the ball right back, and that's the 2nd straight interception now from Myles Marvel here in this game. 1st and 10 coming up for Myles. He'll get taken down. Nice stop there. That's a loss of 10. So now 5 seconds left here. 3rd and 20. It's going to be a pass play here. I imagine they would try to run this one instead, but they're going to Marvel throws that one up there, and that almost gets taken away there by J.J. Bailey. And that'll end the first half. Here we are starting the second half off here, of course, with the ball. Marvel looking down the field here. He's got to do something with this one here. He's running there hard. He's finally going down as he gets tripped up. And he'll get a gain of 14 on that play for the first. So 1st and 10 after that run. And of course, it's going to be a play action here. Marvel here scrambling off to the left-hand side, looking down the field here. He's going to keep it as he cannot make a play there at all with his arm. And smart man there to just hold on to it. Marvel now drops back in the pocket, right-hand side, looks down the field, trying to see if he can get a block from one of those guys there, but cannot. And so now he's going to be forced to just have to run this one. 3rd and 8 coming up. We'll see if we can get the first down here. They got to get past the 50-yard line to get the first. Marvel here calling audible here. He just seems like he's not uncomfortable there. Throws that one up to Harris. And Harris brings it down there as he gets to the other side of the 45 there in Cougar territory. 1st and 10 here. 10-point lead for UTSA. Marvel here drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here, looking for a play as that one gets thrown, and I don't know who that was intended there for, but it could have easily been picked off there as there was a defender there. 2nd and 10, Marvel again drops back, looks to the right-hand side, looks up, fires this one there. Rainbow throw there to West, and West is going to take this one all inside into 20. As Travis West still on the team here this season. Makes a nice catch as he breaks a school record. Breaks actually Williams' record last season. Nice job there from him. We'll see what they can do here now with 5:10 left here in the 3rd quarter. Marvel again throws this one. There's a good slant pass there to Goodman, who's just short of the first. 1st and 10. Marvel scrambling around here, trying to get away from the defender, but he's going to be brought down near the 10. So now 3rd and 7 coming up. Marvel here again scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field here, maybe looking for a pass, and that's an off-balance pass. Good thing it was more to hit the ground instead of he stayed in the air there as he throws this one. That's an overthrow. Looks like he's trying to throw to Moore that time, but it's going to be a turnover on downs. As Houston is able to come back with a touchdown there for themselves. This makes it now a 27-24 ball game. Pass play there deep to Harris. Harris is going to take this one down. He's going to get on this side of 50 for a big touchdown, or for a big catch there. Almost for a touchdown that time. 1st and 10, Marvel drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field here, looking for a block. Gets around to the defender there. Nice little juke move there from him. Go to a 2nd and 7 coming up. Marvel stays in the pocket, throws that one to Goodman. Goodman gets the catch. And that's to be enough there for the 1st down. In Cougars territory here, 1st and 10. Marvel here scrambling off to the right-hand side. Looks up the middle there to find Morse. Morse gets into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. As that's just a beautiful play there. Lost track of the wide receiver. He just sneaks in the backfield there. Not even covered at all. Just a great play. Marvel taking advantage of it that time around and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. As they now extend this lead now back to 10. 34-24. Marvel again drops back here in the pocket and stays, and that one's going to get batted away. Nice stop there from the defense. 20 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Marvel again drops back in the pocket. Throws that one up there. That one almost gets caught again by Bailey. But it's going to be an incomplete pass. Thank goodness he does not have any hands. 3rd and 10 coming up. Crowd trying to get in this game here for their Cougars. As Marvel now here throws this one up there. That's going to be caught by Harris. As that was just nonchalantly thrown up there. He was hoping for the best. And got his wish made there that time around. 1st and 10. 1 second left here in the 3rd quarter. Marvel again drops back in the pocket. Good pocket here. Marvel's got to get rid of the football. And they bring him down for the loss for the sack in the quarter. 34-24 here to start the 4th quarter. Marvel third. That one's going to be caught by Myles, and Myles of the Cougars gets another interception there. That's the 4th. Or no, excuse me, the 3rd interception of the day. He did have a fumble there as well. So not a good day here for turnovers for Marvel. It's a 10-point ball game there. Goodman comes back for the catch and gets gets 7 on the play. So now 2nd and 3 coming up. Marvel here drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here, up the middle there. That's a Peterson. Peterson gets the catch and he gets shoved down. And that's going to be a nice job there from him as they get the 1st. 1st and 10 coming up. Marvel here drops back in the pocket. Looking down the field here, throws that one up there. That's going to be Goodman. As Goodman gets the catch and is able to move the chains. Nice job here. Let's try to get that chain gang moving. 1st and 10. After the big play, Marvel here again drops back in the pocket, scrambles off. That's going to be a pass. And look intended there for, I'm not for sure who that was. It would have been, I believe it was Harris there. He could have got that one to Harris if he just stayed balanced. The throw was balanced. Up the middle there. That's going to be tipped away. And nice defensive stop there from the Cougars. 3rd and 10 coming up. Oh, here. I think he's doing a little too much throwing here in this point in the game. He's got to get rid of it there. He had 3 guys. Actually, he actually had some options there to throw that time, but just holds on to it. Loss of 8 on the play, and that's going to be tipped away, and that's going to return over downs. That previous play there, he had 2 guys. He had a Goodman, and I believe he had Harris there. In that play there, he could have made a big play, and that was going to be a complete pass there, almost in the hands of the defender. 2nd and 10 coming up here. 3:08 left here in the 4th quarter. Marvel scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field. Looking for a block. He gets one there, and he's going to be taken down as he gets a positive yards there on that carry. 1st and 10 coming up. Marvel again drops back in the pocket. Looks, fires there. Nice curl route there from Goodman. Goodman trying to break off a tackle. Gets shoved out of bounds for the first. 34-31. Houston trying to get back in the ball game here, as we'll see Moore gets the catch, but no gain there on that one, as Harris just couldn't do anything about it. You see the total yards there. Houston doing a great job here with the yardage now. Marvel here, you guys, the football there. He needs a slide, and Houston's going to call their first time out. 34-31, 3-point ball game. Marvel here knows he's got a lot on him here. He's got to play smart. He's just going to go ahead and slide. Nice job. And Houston will call another timeout. Minute 57 left here in the quarter. Marvel drops back in the pocket here. Scrambles off to the left-hand side there. Trying to get away with the defender, but the defender brings him down, and they'll call their last timeout with a minute 53. 2nd and 15 coming up here for UTSA. Let's see what they're going to try to draw up here this time. Remember, Houston has no timeouts. Marvel looking down the field here. Marvel's going to get out of bounds, and he's only going to get 2 yards on that carry, as it's going to be a 3rd and 13. Houston doing a great job there covering the receivers. Marvel had no choice but to try to get some positive yards any way he could. That's go up the middle there to Peterson, and nobody even finds him. Walks right into the end zone there for a touchdown. UTSA picks up the lead, gets another touchdown there, and they go ahead and get the win here, 41-38. Not the game I was looking forward to start off the season here, but nonetheless, we do get the victory here against the Cougars, one of our in-state rivals here. And UTSA will get their first win of the season. 1-0 for the season. Yeah, you got to get it any way you can, but Nick Bryan is your player of the game. 8 tackles, tackle for loss, and a forced fumble. But, hey, no matter how you get the win, dirty or clean, you just got to get it. And that's what we've seen today. As Marvel did not play so well there. He had 4 touchdowns, but he also had 3 interceptions as well, and he got sacked 10 times. Like I said, that offensive line is not the best, but I think I would say most of those sacks are probably just cover sacks there from him. That there was a few times that he was just that one play especially, he had 2 guys open. He should have just heaved it, but he just held on to it. I don't know what he was looking for there, but yeah, nonetheless, But nonetheless, we got out of Houston, got a victory, and we can go now and get ready for the next game coming up here in the next episode. As we'll be taking we'll have the home opener against the Arizona Wildcats, who are currently 1-0. They won their first game here today as well. But Marvel, we'll see the numbers here from the game stats wise. You guys can take those out. But for Marvel, 22 of 42, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, as well as 10 sacks, 22 carries for 85 yards in the game. as he also had two fumbles, and of course he broke 4 tackles in that game as well. He had 3 20 yards or more on runs there for him. Goodman 8 for 95, a touchdown. Peterson 6 for 125 and a touchdown, and Harris 6 for 129 and 2 touchdowns. And of course Morse 1 catch for 34 yards and a touchdown as well. The sophomore helping us out there on that play. Talley had 10, the most tackles for the game here. He had 10. Nice job there from him. As we take a look at the rest of your stats here for UTSA, Carter had the most tackles for loss. He had 2. And he also had he led sacks here today as well. Jackson and Nick both had interceptions as well. Peterson, there you see 41 of 73. Jeez, 73 passing attempts. Jeez, it's crazy. 532 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He was sacked 3 times in the game. No wonder they just kept coming back. Jeez, brutal. But like I said, our defense is not the best, so we're gonna have a lot of games like that where it's gonna be close. So when we're on offense, we gotta play. 1, we gotta utilize the clock, and 2, we gotta play smart. Just cannot. You just can't be going out there and just lollygagging. Just can't be doing whatever we want unless we have a good enough lead. But I don't think that's going to be happening here for too long, for quite some time now. Tucker, 11 catches for 138, 2 touchdowns. Taylor for the Cougars, 9 of 145 and a touchdown. And Palmer, 6 for 44 and 2 touchdowns there for him. So nice day there for the receivers. Starks, the leading tackler, as well as Starks and Baker, your leading tackles for loss. And then sacks-wise, Starks and Baker both had 3 sacks apiece. Yeah, they were everywhere. As well, Starks, Miller, and Stover all had interceptions in that game. So yeah. So as we go ahead and we find out, we get our first win here. We're going to take on Arizona, who just picked up their first win as well. And we'll try to see what we can do here. They defeated University of Nevada, Las Vegas, in a 45-28 victory there on the road last week. And now we'll try to see what they can do to us. Hopefully we can play better, be better next week as we get ready for this matchup against Arizona. Hopefully practice will be strong for us, and we'll see how the guys do coming up in that week 2 matchup. But that's it for this episode of Road to Glory with Myles Morrow. Hopefully you guys will stick around for more. Stay tuned for next Friday here on the channel for more for episode 31. As always, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on the channel. Of course, check us out on our social media. You can find our social media down below in the description. As well, check us out over on Twitch, as we do occasionally live stream as well. Always a good time over there, as for the most part. But that's it for this episode of Road to Glory with Myles Morrow. As always, keep yourself and each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.